Hi guys, it is Saturday evening. Yep, coming up to 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna do an update in another video, like maybe later on this evening, about how this week has gone. As I think with most people in the UK, I am social distancing. I've not really been out of the house that much, only for medical appointments, and today I went out for a little walk because I needed to go get some groceries, just for the family. But one of my friends introduced me to HelloFresh, and that delivery came this morning, so I am going to try one of their recipes this evening, or actually two of their recipes, because there's 3 of us in the household, so I'm cooking for all of us. So we've got like a Thai style pork rice bowl, and then also a Thai style sticky pork, so just like 2 dishes, and then we'll have it with some rice. If you don't know about HelloFresh, they basically pre-portion things. It comes in like a bag with all the ingredients in it, and then it gives you a step-by-step recipe on the back of like how to make the food, which is great. So I'm not a great cook, so I am going to give it a try and see how it goes. I'm cooking for everybody tonight, which I don't usually do, so this will be quite interesting. But I thought I would kind of do an update as to how things are going with social distancing and like isolation, but I'll do that later, like what I've been doing in terms of workouts and things. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on cooking, I'll have dinner, and then I might do a little update later on tonight. Hope you guys are keeping well. Everybody stay safe, keep washing your hands, and please social distance, just so that, you know, we can help out and do whatever we can for the NHS and make sure that everybody is safe. Hey guys, it is Sunday evening, and I have just had a really nice relaxing bath after doing my final workout for the week. I'm just in the middle of drying my hair, but I thought I'd do a quick update so that I can get this video edited and out this evening. So as I am sure you guys are well aware, the UK has not gone into lockdown yet, but we are being advised by the government to stay at home and do social distancing. So basically, don't really go out of your house if you don't have to, and if you do, make sure that you are adhering to the social distancing rules, which is basically like keep 2 meters away from people at all times. Don't go to like mass gatherings. Try not to go to places where there's like loads of people about. I've been pretty good at that this week, I would say. I've not really been out of the house much. Yesterday I went out just to buy some food, and I made sure that I kept a reasonable amount of distance from people in general. But yeah, there are still people that are like, especially today, and I know it's Mother's Day, but I've seen so many pictures on Twitter about like people going to like big parks, but really not doing the 2 meter distance thing, and that really just made me a bit angry, because that's going to spike numbers in the number of cases, and the UK cases are already starting to increase quite a lot. Like over the last 24 hours there were almost like 700 cases, or there were 700 cases, so it's really not going to be long before we hit like 1,000 cases in 24 hours, which is not the best thing to be happening. It's not going to be helpful for our healthcare. It's not going to be helpful for the frontline people. I've just read a news article about somebody that's frontline that has now caught the coronavirus and is in like critical condition. So like for people that are out there trying to help us, it's just really infuriating that we aren't doing what we can like we should be. And I just think people are taking it for granted, which is upsetting. But anyway, so I've stayed at home most of the time. I have not really been counting calories the last couple of days, which is probably not great because I'm definitely snacking a bit more. I'm trying to not do that so much. Or where I am snacking, I'm trying to find like yogurts or fruits to snack on instead. But I have kept up with some of my workouts, and I've been posting some body weight home workouts, lower body, abs and cardio, and a full body weight, well, like a body weight circuit type workout this week for the times that I've done them. I finished my last one today, and in between I've done some mobility and stretching as well. So we are still working towards those goals, especially because there is more time. There's no travel time at the moment, like apart from sitting around after work doing God knows what, like, I don't know, watching Netflix or something. This is a time that we can be really productive if we want to. The thing about quarantine period and isolation and social distancing and everything is it's probably going to go one of two ways. And one of the ways is, like, I'm scared I'm going to go down that route, and I'm hoping that I won't, but it is basically you just sit around and be lazy and just consume those calories, in which case it would reverse so much of what I'm doing, especially because for the people that are vulnerable, they have to stay at home for 12 weeks. And although I'm not in that case, like, we don't know how long this is going to go on for. So it could go on for a really long time. And if I do nothing and just eat, I'm going to put on weight. And although that's not like, I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but for me, when I'm trying to, you know, create some better habits and stuff, I mean, I guess the good thing is I'm not going out to eat. And I'm not really ordering food in either. So I've been eating a lot at home, which has, one, saved me lots of money, which is great, and two, forcing me to learn how to cook more. And one of my friends sent me a HelloFresh box yesterday, and I cooked my first meal from there for me and my family last night, and it was great. Like, I followed a recipe. I mean, all the ingredients were pre-portioned, so it's really, really good. I had really great fun actually making it as well. So this quarantine period is going to give me some skills. But yeah, so I'm hoping everybody's staying safe. We are trying to keep moving where possible, you know, whether it's mobility and stretching. Loads of like Instagram pages are doing like live feeds of workouts, and lots of my dance teachers are now using a platform called Patreon, I think, to like do their classes, to follow at home. And so there's so much like content that we can be following, like YouTube videos, whatever. There is stuff that we can be following to keep us moving, and I know that I'm going to try and keep doing that as much as possible over the next however many weeks we're going to have to stay in this social distancing phase. And to be honest, like, it's only going to be a short amount of time if people follow the rules, and at the moment there's not enough people following the rules, it seems. Although many of my friends are, loads of my friends are staying at home. They're, you know, only going out when they need to, whether that's like walking a dog or, you know, whether it's to go and get groceries, but they are not going out for longer than they need to. They're definitely not socializing with people. Everybody's just like at home. And I just wish everyone would follow the rules, because the faster everybody follows the rules, the faster we'll be out over the curve, and, you know, we'll be able to alleviate from this. All this stress, you know, and it's going to be better for us if we can get over it sooner rather than later. Like, I really don't see how this is going to work if everybody just has to stay at home, like, forever. I mean, it's never going to be forever, but imagine if you, like, this time next year, you've literally just had to stay at home the whole year, apart from to go and get groceries, like the absolute necessities. That would be awful. And like, I really just wish we didn't have to do that. I also wish, like, we would just think about others. Like, there are so many people that are in the vulnerable category. Just do what you can and stay home. Less deaths. This wasn't called for. I mean, no one asked for it, I know, but it's here, and we can't do anything about the fact that it's here. All we can do is try to, you know, do as much as we can to make sure it doesn't spread. So yeah, anyway, so this week is going to be another challenging week. I have to keep up motivation, have to keep up with, you know, workouts at home and doing whatever I can. And yeah, it is going to be challenging, but it's going to go one of two ways. Like I've said, it's going to be me at home putting on weight and doing nothing and becoming really, really lazy, or me being productive, working on myself, taking time to like stay away from people, which is going to help with, you know, getting over the curve and helping with the NHS staff in terms of like not clogging up beds at the hospitals and things, especially in my boroughs. My closest boroughs are all like almost at, well, I had one hospital near me that was in critical. They had no more beds. And the other two boroughs that are next to me, like my own borough and the borough next to me, like they're really high in terms of numbers in the London region. So I'm just trying to stay clear. But yeah, I've babbled on enough. I will focus this week on doing as much as I can in terms of movement. I want to keep moving, and yeah, it's going to be hard, but we'll get through it. And that's all I've got to say, really. I hope you guys are all keeping well. I'm hoping everybody's staying safe. I'm hoping everybody is healthy. Let's get through this together.